morning, actually it's afternoon. Let's just state the obvious. I've got wet hair. Wet hair, don't care. Just dyed it, so I've got sort of a bit of a coppery tone to it. Anyway, that's not what you're here for, is it? It's the weirdest weather these last few days, really. In fact, this whole bloody year, the weather in the UK, and I'm pretty sure most of Europe, has been very changeable and not quite what we would normally expect. So 1 minute it's sunny, then it's raining, then it's sunny again, and at the moment the sun's out, so I'm out. I think I'm going to go for a walk. As long as the sky remains fairly clear, I'm going to go for a walk, and I need to put a perfume on, so I'm fresh out the shower, hence why I'm moist. If you like me moist, put a little comment or an emoji in the comments below. You know I like your emojis. So what are you here for? You're here for a sort of unboxing. It's not really an unboxing. I've taken it out of the box, but there is another box. It's an untissuing. It's an untissuing followed by an unboxing, followed by spraying my scent of the day and a little explanation about how it smells, although I have talked about it before a few times on the channel. So I bought this, I ordered this 2 days ago from Perfume Playground. They are an online fragrance boutique, niche fragrances, very lovely, curated, what's the word? They have curated in their store a really great selection of fragrances, and Paris Monte Carlo is one of the brands that they carry. So there's a little clue there. So let's untissue it. There we go. This came in 2 days. I ordered it a couple of days ago and it arrived today. So a mess of this. I got the 50ml. Shove that between my legs. I got the 50ml, so that's what the box looks like. It's kind of shiny with gold and black, very nice. And I have been coveting this for a little while. I actually tried it a long time ago, and there's a bit of sticky sellotape. I don't want to break my nail though. Right, I'm just going to try and get the sellotape off while I talk. I tried this a long time ago. I had a couple of samples. I liked it, but I wasn't sure if it was too simple at the time, and I also felt that the performance wasn't brilliant, but I didn't spray a lot from the sample. I ended up sending a sample on to Tracy, who has the channel Comfort Incence. She's also got the best Instagram ever. If you like shabby chicy type stuff, fragrances of course, but also lovely products and all sorts of things, go and check out Comfort Incence. But she actually ended up buying a bottle after testing it, and I forgot about it, and then I got given or sent another sample for, I don't remember how or why. I've got the sticky tape off now, so I got sent another sample, retried it, comes the wind, retried it, and I think it might have been the case that I kind of like filed it. Oh, I've just pulled it out of the box, and this is a beautiful bottle, way better in real life than it looks on screen. And so that is actually a raised plaque on top, so it's not just printed on, there's texture there, and wow, I love that. So what was I saying? I love that. I think I filed the sample still believing I like this, but I don't think I need it. And then I think I saw a review maybe on YouTube that made me revisit it, and then that was when the moment happened, and I thought, no, I really love this. And I got through a whole sample and just knew that at some point it needed to be in my life, and now it is. So here we go. It's called Ylang Ylang Nosey Bee. Nosey Bee is an island off of Madagascar, and that's where the Ylang Ylang comes from. So it's a natural Ylang Ylang. I don't know if there is a synthetic to Ylang Ylang, but this one is a natural Ylang Ylang from Nosey Bee Island near Madagascar. I'm not sure if it's part of Madagascar, it might be. And there is vanilla in here, and I'm pretty sure that's also a natural vanilla because it's gorgeous. So let's spray it on. Spraying in the right direction. We'll go on the hand first. There we go. Oh yes. And up here, scent of the day. Lots. Oh yes. So to me, this is a very simplistic fragrance. It smells like a gorgeous kind of fruity Ylang Ylang. So some people say Ylang has a banana-y like facet, and I can kind of see it. So don't expect to smell like a real banana, but just imagine just an idea of a banana on the breeze, captured in an Ylang Ylang fug of air. So it doesn't smell exactly like smelling Ylang Ylang essential oil, if you know that smell, which kind of always takes me to a spa where I'm getting a treatment. It doesn't really smell like that. It smells more voluptuous, less spa-like. So it's a rich yellow floral with a kind of fruity facet. It's very yellow, very golden, and in the mix is this beautiful vanilla, and it is not the vanilla of the you know, 10 a penny designer female fragrances with vanilla. It doesn't smell like cupcake frosting. It doesn't smell like the erasers that you had at school. It doesn't smell cheap and synthetic, is what I'm saying. It's very much a full-bodied, non-sweet or not too sweet vanilla. The fragrance is quite sweet because the floral is quite sweet, and it's all mixed together, and it just feels very, very special. It does have a tropical feel, but it is not a coconut tropical suntan lotion fragrance. It is a tropical island floral vanilla. It's a grown-up beachy type fragrance really for me, and I absolutely love it. I'm so happy to have this. I'm gonna waft this around my walk now, and I'm just gonna have a smile on my face. And even when the weather's really poo-poo as it has been lately, I'm gonna be able to spray this, and it's gonna take me to a gorgeous tropical island and put that instant smile on my face because it is so bloody beautiful. The pricing on these I think is very reasonable for a quality niche fragrance with really beautiful natural ingredients. It's £85 for the 50ml. The 100ml is, off the top of my head, about the 130 mark, so you get better value per mil. But if, like me, you don't need that much fragrance because you've got a lot, then the 50ml I think is still really good value. So I think that's me done. Thank you so much for watching. I decided I'm not quite done with that review. It's not really a review, but you know, I wanted to give you a little bit more on it now that I've had it on my skin again for about half an hour or so. No, a bit longer, probably nearly an hour now actually. And I just wanted to add that I didn't mention earlier. I said I felt that it didn't last very long the first time I tried it, then I didn't elaborate on that. I think it does last quite well. From testing it further from the samples, I think it does last pretty well. It's not the biggest projector, so even now I'm getting tiny little wafts of it. I have sprayed quite a lot, so it's not a big sort of party fragrance because it doesn't really massively project, but it projects enough. So I wouldn't automatically select this for going out into a big crowd because I prefer something just a bit bigger in the projection stakes. But it's a gorgeous scent I would pick for lunch, more intimate, smaller crowds, that sort of thing. I think it will be a compliment getter because it is just stunningly beautiful in its simplicity. And really the way that it changes on the skin is only that the vanilla seems to increase in intensity, so it's not particularly strong to start with, and then as you wear it you start to become more aware of the vanilla. I will list all the other notes so that you know what's supposed to be in there. For me, as I say, I don't really pick up on any other notes, but I think what's in there acts more as a scaffolding for the main players of the vanilla and the ylang, and probably just adds facets to the fragrance without necessarily doing anything too big and dramatic. So if I do ever pick out anything extra from the fragrance, I will revisit it here with you. But in the meantime, I'm going to call that my review, because it is quite a simplistic fragrance. But sometimes simplistic is beautiful. If you need the bells and whistles and all the crazy new modern synthetics and all the, you know, if you need everything thrown at it, this isn't going to be for you. But if you appreciate beautiful materials used with a delicate hand, and if you love ylang and if you love vanilla, then you absolutely must try this. I am also planning to buy the vanilla one, Tahiti to Vanilla, Vanilla de Tahiti. I'm planning to buy that at some point because they actually layer really well together. They have similar notes, they both have ylang and vanilla, but they have a very different textures. I'm definitely going to get the vanilla one soon, but I think the ylang just pipped it for me as my favourite out of the two. That is it now, I'm done. Thank you for watching.